Thank you for joining me. Today I'll be doing a full reading. So you've got 3 groups to choose from. So that's group 1, group 2 or group 3. So that's rose quartz, clear quartz or amethyst. Take a moment, see which one resonates with you most today, and I'll be back with your reading. Welcome back, group 1. If you've selected the rose quartz, then this is your reading. Today I'll be reading from my blue and aqua deck. This deck will be available shortly on my website. It's just going through its final stages and its final checks before the bulk order is put through. Now this one I'm also reading from my brand new Astro Oracle. That one's just come in last week, so it's in its very initial stages of testing. So it will eventually be available on my website as well. This is a group reading, it's not a one-on-one, so it's going to resonate differently for different people. Okay, firstly in the centre of this card is a card of the Ace of Pentacles. Now, Ace of Pentacles can bring in something new in the area of financial abundance, finances, material possession. So it's your earth sign, it's your your earth element, so it's your very physical things around you, so your down to earth approach, your physical things around you, your everyday situation, also your finances as well. Now being an ace is number 1, which means new. It can be new, also can just indicate a time of plenty, so it can indicate that there's going to be something's going to be plentiful depending on the cards that lie around it. Now next to that is the card of all lining up, so it's saying that things are all lined up and things are running well. So whatever this situation is saying that things are in motion and things are lined up very well for this to happen. Whatever this is that you've been expecting, or I feel like it's something you've been expecting. It's not out of the blue. It feels like something you've been working at or planning, because you've got the cards of all lining up. So, and it feels like that's happened because you've been putting that effort in and lining things up. But I feel like it's going to be very plentiful and it's going to bring abundance, and it's going to bring, I feel like there's some happiness there, but I'm not feeling any. It's not a stress, but I am feeling above that is there's some kind of fighting or fierceness around that. So it's about, maybe it's your attitude, that's what I'm getting. You've got like this very fierce attitude of achieving. So it's like an achievement, like you're quite fierce in your general attitude. The one I'm just coming over to the cards now. I'm feeling I'm feeling a great deal of procrastination around you. It's like I feel like I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but I'm not quite getting to it. I am feeling a level of procrastination around your reading. And then I look over here and it's got procrastination on your cards. It's come up from the Astro deck. So yeah, it's saying that you need to be an adaptable, a fast thinker. Think on your feet and be a adaptable, fast thinker. So yeah, why I'm kind of skirting around here and I'm not getting into it, and I'm thinking, do I want to do this? Should I do something else? And that's the attitude, the feeling that I have. It's not for the reading because this is what I do today. But yeah, I'm feeling a level of procrastination around you. So while things are lined up, coming back to your reading here, while things are lined up and things are going to be plentiful, I feel like there's a level of procrastination around this situation. So it's not so much that there's delays. It's procrastination to me is self-inflicted delays. So it's like things not happening fast enough because you're holding back, or you're kind of, hesitant in a way. But yeah, I feel like you've got to hit the ground running, and I feel like that's where the fierce energy is up here. And it's also the fast thinker, adaptable Gemini qualities as well. So it could also be, I just want to let you know that we've got Pisces and Gemini here. So you could have a very strong Pisces and Gemini in your birth chart. Also, I'm getting the card of the 10th house. Now, the 10th house indicates to me that we are looking at your house of career. So it's indicating that it's career, which makes sense that we would have the Ace of Wands. So how they connect is that they're both your cards of making money. So your wands, it's your pentacles. This is your Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles is your earth sign, your earth element, but it's also about your money, physical things. Now your 10th house we've got here, it's about your career, your ambition, and your level of success. Now we've also got air and water in here, so we've got a bit of balance, which is why this is showing me that there's balance, because you do have a bit of a balance in all of your signs here. Now but I am getting for you, coming back to this, I'm very jumping all over the place on your reading. It's like maybe that's your energy. Maybe you're here and you're there, and it's like, yeah, it's like you're a little bit all over the place. It's a little bit of a scattery, and I feel that's coming from the airhead Gemini, and I can say that because I am a Gemini, so I do sometimes have a bit of an airhead, but I'm getting that sense of, yeah, scattered. It's like your energy's here one minute, then it's over here, and it's like it's quite scattered. I feel very scattered. I don't feel very flowy in this situation, and that can also be an indication of your personality type, being you could be a very flowing kind of in the moment kind of person. It's not like you're organized and lining things up, which I'm also getting here. You do have things lined up, so things are lined up now. Okay, what I'm getting for you is you need to take a breath. You need to pull your energies back, and you need to focus. You need to focus on your achievement. So focus on what it is that you want to achieve, because we've got the card that says achievement, and I was hearing the word achievement. So it's asking you to focus on what you want to achieve. So I feel that is in the level of how you make your money, how you provide for yourself, your income or your money. So there's a level of, and that could also be with your spending as well. So it could be money going out everywhere, like it's like and even though I can see this being all lined up and balanced and sorted, like you've got a little pocket, like some people did the little envelope thing where they put some money in an envelope for this and money in an envelope for that. I've seen people do it on TikTok. So, I mean, I couldn't live like that, but that's the sense that I'm getting. It's like there's a little envelope for everything. And where I'm saying your energy's here and scattered all over the place, I think we're bringing that down into it like a financial thing now. So it's like money. We're looking at everything has its place. So it's like you're very good at balancing the books. You're very good at allocating where money and funds go, because of bringing it back down to that kind of that financial, physical energy, physical level. So it's very physical. But I'm also getting here something about the other side. So this could be somebody that's passed over on the other side. Now, I'm not pulling through any mediumship today. But it is telling me that when a card like this comes through, it tells me that there could be somebody from the other side around you, perhaps helping you get things lined up, get things in order, or perhaps you could actually be getting things in order from a will as well. It could be perhaps it's related to a will for some of you. You're going through like assets, or it's not assets, it's belongings or will, what you do when you have a will read. Because also this one here is the now I'm not getting any 8th house here, which indicates the will, but I am, because I'm feeling about it's like sorting through things from someone on the other side. So yeah, that's not for everybody. I think I just pulled that one in just quickly. Yeah, that's coming through. But it's like there's some kind of many options going on around you. I'm just pulling in where that energy is coming from. Okay, what I need to pull in here is not bits for everybody all over the place and scattered, which is what I'm getting. So what I want to say here on group 1 is that maybe you need to look at the other 2 groups as well, group 2 or group 3, because I feel like the energy here is a bit mishmash is what I'm getting. I'm getting some people are coming in with losing loved ones. I'm getting some people are coming in that are very organised, that balance their books, that place money here and there. I'm getting some people that's coming in that are it's about financial reading, and some people it's about soulmate connection. They're looking for a soulmate connection. But I feel like some of you, your energy you could get something from one of the other 2 readings is what I'm getting for you. Because I feel like, yeah, the energy that I'm picking up on and that I'm reading is a little bit mishmash. There's a bit going on around not just one person. So I'm not saying what I'm not saying is that you've got your energy everywhere, it's going everywhere. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the energy that I'm reading is very different. It's one extreme to the next. I'm getting all kinds of different energy in this reading. That's why I'm thinking that some of you may actually get something, and I don't know what the other 2 readings are yet because I haven't done them, but I feel like some of you here may get something from the other readings. Now, getting back to the reading, let's look at the general first of all. Let's pull in general energy of this reading, please. So let's pull in the general energy of this reading. So I'm not going to pull through bits from everybody because there's a mishmash and there's like extremes of energies here. So what I'm pulling in as the general is that this reading is around the area of physical, what's around you. It can be around your achievements and your 10th house, which is your workplace, your working life. I am getting that things are lined up, and I'm getting that you are quite fierce in the way that you approach things. You've got quite a fierce attitude. I feel like you could be a little bit kinder to yourself. It's like we've got the self-love card here, and that's saying that you do need to find a little bit more love for yourself. It's like, and this one's shining a light. So it's saying that you need to shine a light on yourself. It's like you need to give yourself a bit of attention, and you need to focus a bit of attention on yourself. I feel like you're quite fierce, but you're not. You need to be more nurturing towards yourself is what I'm getting here. Now, yes, I'm not going to go into the person on the other side. That could have also, because we've got the soulmate, for some of you it could have been that soulmate connection. And I may do medium readings, but I'm not doing a medium reading today. But for some of you it could have been a soulmate that's passed over on the other side. And again, this one here is you've lost. So someone's lost something, and it could have been they've lost a soulmate. They feel like they've lost their soulmate. It doesn't have to be either a relationship, as in a partnership, love relationship, soulmate. It could be like a best friend as well. It could be, I feel like there's a loss of something going on around here. There's a loss. Or for some of you that are looking for this soulmate, it's saying that there's many options around you. That's why I'm pulling in quite different energies here. It's like for some of you, I feel like I'm reading group 1 and group 2 at the same time. So for some of you, it's very definitely about your workplace. It's about your work situation, and it's about something you're working at. It's going to be very plentiful. It's going to bring in abundance, but it's saying that you need to be a bit flexible around it and not procrastinate, because I was picking up on your energy being a little bit of a procrastination energy. But then for some of you, I'm getting here that it's related to like losing a friend, losing a loved one, losing a soulmate, someone very close to you, or somebody looking for that, so looking for love. And there's many options, but I feel like you're looking in the wrong place. So you're looking in the wrong place wherever you're looking, but there's many options. That's why I'm getting that there's a sense of such different extremes here, because some of you are working away at building something and creating, and some of you are looking for like love, looking for companionship or friendship. And some of you have lost somebody, so you've lost somebody very close to you. That's why I'm pulling in, that's the 3 extreme energies that I'm pulling through for this read. So and I've again got to pull it back to the general energy of the spread. So the general energy of this reading is around you being working at money base, what's going on with your finances, and lining things up around your finances. So it's saying perhaps you've lost some income, or you've lost something related to your finances. So I'm trying not to pull in all 3 levels here. I'm trying to bring it back to the financial level. For those, I feel like number 1, group 1 should be the financial people. It should be the people because that's the center of our spread. Okay, now I feel like you're needing to either spend money on yourself, you need to nurture yourself, perhaps you need to go and spend money on yourself. It's like you've been working hard at paying this and you're doing that, but you haven't been buying yourself anything nice lately, and I feel like you need to maybe spend a bit of money on yourself as well. It's like you've got to handle things are lined up well with everything else. Maybe you need to reward yourself or spend something on yourself to nurture yourself. It's like you need to give yourself a bit of love in the financial area is what I'm getting for you. So it's a little bit of a reward or an achievement, or it's like a bit of love. Show yourself a bit of love. That's what it's saying. Okay. Now, I also feel like with the many options around you, it could be that you've got several streams of income. So this is not for everybody. This is for some people. I'm seeing like several streams of income. So perhaps something that you're working on as a sideline project or a sideline thing, something else is going to bring in a stream of income. It's like, or you're trying to work at a ways of getting different streams of income, because I'm feeling like there's a few different options going on around you. Or perhaps you're looking at different options or ways that you can bring more income in. Again, that's saying be adaptable. So I'm very drawn back here to the Gemini card of being adaptable. So where it's saying you need to be flexible and be adaptable. So perhaps look at other forms of income. Look at other ways that you can bring in income. Look at other ways you can do things, ways you can cut expenses down. So it's like, it's working, and also working at other ways to achieve your goals. This is the achievement card, and I'm hearing achieve your goals before I looked at the achievement card, but it's saying that it's not always straightforward, and it's not always the old-fashioned way things were done. So perhaps look outside the box for your way that you're going to achieve whatever this is that you're looking to achieve. Look outside the box. It's like telling me to look at other ways to do things. It's not, I don't feel like it's straightforward, and that's where we're getting be adaptable. It's saying that maybe you'll find help in other ways or in other places is what I'm getting, where I was hearing looking in the wrong places. It's like you're getting help from other places, or you're getting answers from other places. It's like something about this doesn't feel traditional. It doesn't feel like it's done the way it used to be done, or the old-fashioned way. I feel like it's done. Yeah, there's something about it that's not quite traditional. It's you're looking outside of the box for something, for whatever this is. Okay, let me see if there's anything else that I can pull in for you, Group 1. But anyway, what I'm seeing generally around here, on a very good level, it feels to be you're going to achieve, because we've got the beautiful achievement card and we've got the beautiful pentacle cards here. And to me, that says you're going to achieve. You're going to achieve. You've got a few little hurdles here that you need to be fierce and overcome. But I feel like that's by being adaptable and looking at other ways to get around these problems, or looking at alternate ways is what it's saying. Different ways, or different income streams, or different ways of doing things is what's going to get you through your hurdles, is what's going to help you get through these things. And don't procrastinate on these things, because that's not going to fix the problem. It's saying that you need to look outside the box for answers, or ways of doing things, or ways of achieving things. But yeah, don't procrastinate, because that's not the answer for you. It's saying you need to do things, but you need to do it in a unconventional way. So thank you for joining me, Group 1. That was chaotic, and but hopefully you got something out of that. Don't forget, for some of you, I feel like you needed to go to Group 2 more so than Group 3, but check out Group 2 as well. So thank you for joining me, Group 1, and I will see you again at the end of the week for your mini reading. Thank you for joining me, Group 2. If you've selected the clear quartz, then this reading is for you. Today I'm reading from 2 of my decks. So the first one is my aqua and purple deck. It's going through its final stages now of checking before it actually becomes available for purchase on my website. And my other new deck has just arrived this week. This is my Astro Oracle. I'm also going to be reading a few cards from that as well, so you can check those out. This one is in its very initial stages of testing, just to make sure it reads well and the messages come through very clearly with this deck. So yeah, that one will be available very soon. This one first, but then that one here on my website. Okay, so now when I read for Group 1, I said some people in Group 1 will also get a message from the Group 2 reading as well. Now, and the correlations that I'm seeing here straight away is that the second house, this is the Astro deck, and this is about second house. So second house is about your resources and your self-worth and your finances, so how you nurture yourself and how you make your money. I do feel like this one is quite nurturing over here. We're getting a lot of nurturing energy over here, but I feel like, we could be having some people in from Group 1 as well that could be looking at ways to heal that situation around them, to do with how they provide for themselves and their family, or how they provide for themselves in a financial way. Okay, also getting the card of desire for you around, this is the Venus, and the Venus is about beauty and desire. So it's about having beautiful, luxurious things in your life, and it's about, but also can be about love as well. And we had some, the soulmate card in Group 1, so it could also be related to looking for love, or about, desiring attraction and femininity as well for the Venus card. Also could indicate that you have a very prominent Venus in your, perhaps it could be in your first house. Also here we've got the Pisces card, so it could indicate that you're a Pisces, someone around you has very strong Pisces energy. And the Pisces card is all about imagination, and this is called the card of procrastination. So there's a level of procrastination in some area of your life here. So let's have a look into your reading. Let's tap into the general energies of this spread. So this is a group reading, not a one-on-one reading, so therefore it's going to resonate differently for different people in different areas of their lives. So I'm going to give you the general energies of the spread, and you can fit that in wherever it fits. Now this energy feels to be lighter and it feels to be more flowing. So the energy of Group 1 was quite scattered. It was kind of felt to be all over the place with what was going on in Group 1. This level here feels to be more flowing. I feel it's got a clearer sense of what's going on around you. What I'm first of all drawn to here is when I say green in a reading, it straight away it makes me think about healing. So green to me, even though not all these cards are healing cards, the center card is a healing card. So that we're centering this around the healing. And healing therefore means what's best for your life, what's best for making you well. It's talking about your wellness, what's best for your wellness in your life. Could also be that somebody around you is requiring healing, you're looking after somebody, but the cards indicating around that will let us know as we go further. Straight away down the bottom I'm seeing a support card. So this is saying to me, this is my autism card and it's my support card. So it indicates teamwork or working with other people to achieve a goal or to help somebody. But because I'm seeing healing here as well, it can indicate to me for some of you that you're looking after somebody that perhaps is not well, or there's some kind of level of support that's needed around family situation. So family around someone not being well, or therefore you're offering, whether it's help in some way or a shoulder to cry on. It's like, yeah, some kind of support is needing around somebody. So somebody is facing dramas. It could even be you, and you're looking for somebody, you're looking for support, somebody to talk to, because these situations can be quite hard when they come up for us. But it feels like you're just looking for the sympathetic ear around you. It's not going to resonate with everybody. That's just for some people that I'm getting around here. Also getting here that there's changes. So we're seeing two nature cards. These are the other two green cards that I'm very drawn to. Now these two cards to here mean is like you're going to make this, first of all, it's saying you're going to make a giant leap forward. Something's been holding you back, and it's like you're going to make a new leap forward. Here we're shedding our skin, so it's like the snake transforms, and it's getting a whole new lease of life. It's like we're taking this giant leap forward, getting a whole new lease of life, and right in between that is the refresh card. And what that is saying, we get a whole new look to something. So something's getting a whole spruce up, a new look, a new energy to it. There feels to be some beautiful new energy coming in here. It's like a whole revamping energy. So that can be for different people in different areas of their lives. It can be your body, yourself. You're looking at a new look for yourself. You're looking up ramping up the energy is what I'm getting here on your own personal level of motivation and energy. It could be your personal look, the way, you could be buying clothes or looking. Here is the resources and looking after yourself. Funny we say that because house 2 is a house of looking after yourself. And that's what I'm picking up in this first line. It's about that whole nurturing yourself, looking after yourself. It's like, yeah, and then we've got the healing card as well, and the healing can also be your well-being and looking after yourself as well. So for some of you, on the general read of this spread is that it is healing around yourself and about your well-being, and it's about looking after yourself, nurturing yourself, looking after yourself, as I said, and it's about freshening up. So it's about making this giant leap and changes around you. And that could be also for some of you, it could be like going through your cupboards and cleaning out and working out food, like your food intake, as in what chemicals, looking at the chemicals that's in your food that you eat, the chemicals that's around you as well. And this is what I'm picking up for some of you. So it's about thinking about what you wash your clothes in, what harsh chemicals are around you. It's like doing some kind of freshen up or cleanse. It's like some kind of it could just be a straightforward cleanse. It could be like a food cleanse, because I'm getting something about cupboard, and in your food going through throwing out like foods that are too many chemicals, too much processed foods, and that's what I'm getting there. So and I know with cleansing allows you to remove the toxins out of your body. So it's about removing toxins, and toxins can come in from what you're eating when you're eating too much processed food, and that's what it's telling me, that you're doing some kind of cleanse to your nurturing yourself, your inner, your second house, second house is also about your nutrition and about what you eat. So it's about how you nurture your body by what you eat, and how you look after yourself. So, and I'm really strongly getting that you're doing a cleanse to that situation. So whether that's a real cleanse where you're doing some 24-hour cleanse or whatever cleanse you're doing, but it's saying that you're going through and you're looking at labels and you're looking at what's processed, and you're really assessing what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be. It's like you're really thinking about your nutrition and what's going into your body there, and that's that's where I feel like the changes are coming up, and I feel like that's going to make it's a big leap forward. It's going to happen for you once in your motivation, where we talked about motivation before. I feel like that's going to come because you're cleansing your inside, through your nutrition. Now I'm talking fast here because the messages are coming in quite fast for you on this one here. Now on the next line here, I'm seeing the card of inactivity. Below that, inactivity. Now what that card is telling me, that you have perhaps felt sluggish. It's like you're feeling sluggish around, and that is related to the things above where we said about nutrition, about what you've been eating, what you've been consuming, and I feel it's all food. It's not, sometimes when I see the consuming things, it's about the people that are around you, the energy. It's about what you're watching, what you're consuming with your eyes. But this one I'm getting, it's definitely nutrition. It's all about nutrition, and what you're putting into your body is what I'm getting here. And you felt very sluggish from that, is what I'm getting. You felt like you couldn't be bothered doing anything. This one here, you've been very can't be bothered going out, you can't be bothered, getting out or doing anything, and that's been because of your nutrition, and it's been because about what's inside of your body. And I feel like, it'll do you a lot of good to clean that up, and whether you're doing a cleanse or whether you're going into a style of eating for nutrition only. Yes, I definitely see you looking, that's what you're looking into at the moment. So it's like you're searching for alternatives, and you're searching, like your curiosity is around, it says here, that you're looking for more out there. So it's like you're looking for other ways, alternatives to the things that you've been eating. And I feel a very strong connection to this being a nurturing nutrition kind of reading. Okay, so I'm just going to pull in a quick little look at this on an overall to see if it's related to any other areas of your life. I feel very strongly that's where mostly it's coming from, and I feel like that's where it's going to get the most amount of benefit by doing those couple of things, is where you're going to find some benefits in your life. But if I was to pull this in on any other way, I'm seeing healing here, definitely around healing, and it's about looking for alternatives, doing things a different way. It's about caring for yourself, making changes, making big leaps forward in the way you're doing things, cleaning up your life and your situation around you. It's saying that these things are already in progress. I just got here. This one here is making me feel about the earth in general. So it's like the earth, maybe the air. It's about nutrients in the soil is what I'm getting here. It's about, so where you're looking into labels on the back of food that you're eating, or looking at what's best for you, I'm getting it to the next level as well. For some of you, you're taking that to the next level, and you're looking at nutrients in the soil, how there's a lack of nutrients in the soil. We're looking at organic food versus processed food. We're also looking at air quality levels, water quality levels, because I'm feeling, I've got the earth card here, so it's saying also it's global, it's about the world, the earth as well. So we're looking at air quality, water quality, nutrient, soil, earth quality as well, is what we're getting as well. Some of you are taking that a little further again to really look after yourself there, and I really hope that you can pull that off. I think it's very important that we all look at these things. Now I'm also getting here a sense of maybe it's something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, because there's a sense of procrastination here around this, and I'm also feeling. The other thing I'm getting from that, for those of you that are looking deeper and deeper with this one here, looking deeper, taking it to the next level, I feel like it can give you a bit of a pessimistic viewpoint as well, is what I'm getting for you. So it's just a little bit of a be wary that the further you go down that world view of the quality of our soil, the quality of our air, the quality of our water, it's like give you quite a pessimistic attitude about the world that we live in. So it's like you start to notice just how much pollution, radiation pollution, what's going on around us is what I'm getting. It can be quite pessimistic. This is the Pisces energy card that's bringing that through. But yeah, what I'm getting is about looking after yourself, your nurturing, and desire as well. So this one here is the femininity card, and about beauty and femininity, and perhaps you're wanting to look a different way. You may be looking for something, and you're looking for more luxury or more, you just want better. I feel like you're wanting better in your life, and I feel like you're really just cleaning through all the rubbish, really just cleaning through the rubbish and just making sure that what's going on around you is good for you, is what I'm getting at, that it's good for you. It's good for your body, it's good for your well-being. So thank you for joining me, Group 2. I will see you again at the end of the week for your express reading. Welcome back, Group 3. Thank you for joining me. If you've selected the Amethyst, then this is your reading. I know a lot of the time the Group 3 readings are very positive readings, and I was hoping to get a positive reading today. The first things I've got when I've looked at this card is, wow, this is going to be a full-on reading. I think it's really important for me to pull out the positives in this read. And then I got that something about, oh, that would be just my luck to get a reading like this. But yeah, I am going to do my best to bring out what's positive in this reading. But I also got here, and where I said it'd be just my luck to get a reading like this, it's got the card of the Arcturus energy, which is the lucky star. So it's all about, that's what I'm hearing when you're saying, oh, it's just my luck to get a reading like this, about, it's the week I'm having, basically, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so and again, with it saying it's the week that I'm having, that's telling me that it's not long term, that it's just like we're just having one of those weeks. And we sometimes have those weeks. It's like not every week is a great week. Not every week we're vibing high and and everything's going really well. Sometimes we have low weeks. Sometimes we can't be bothered getting out of bed, and that's what I'm picking up around you. I feel like this week could just be a bit where you need to. This one here is about social anxiety, and that can be that sense where you don't feel like facing the world. And it doesn't mean that it's a great big terrible drama that's going on around you. It can just be you're having one of those weeks. It's just one of those weeks. You're not feeling your best this week, and when that happens, it just means you need to pull back and nurture yourself. You need to be kind to yourself, because you do need to recharge sometimes. It takes a lot of work to be high energy, and it takes a lot of work to be constantly busy or constantly going at a fast pace. So I'm pulling a lot of your energy in as downloads, is what I'm getting for you, because I feel like that's just the energy around you, and then I'm going to read the cards for you. But that's what I'm getting. So it takes a lot of energy and a lot of work to maintain a certain lifestyle or a certain level of keeping up with everything that's got to be done, or keeping up with, that's what I'm hearing, keeping up with something. So keeping up with, it could even just be housework. It could be keeping up with what's got to be done, or the expenses, or this drama and that drama. And normally we do quite well, and we just, that's our life. We do it. We know we have to do it. We get through it. But then sometimes we just think, oh, I just need a break from that. And that's the sense that I'm getting for you, is that, when am I getting a holiday? I feel like I need a break. And that's the energy that I'm getting for you. Now, coming back to the cards I'm getting here, apart from the social anxiety, is that's how you're feeling this week. You just feel like, I just want a week off. But here it's saying, about that grounding and getting back to earth. So this here is, that was me when I was on holiday. So and beautiful, that's WA. Esperance, the beautiful white sands there, and the aqua water is just amazing there at Esperance, WA, Western Australia. So it's here it's saying getting back to earth, getting back to nature, and that's the feeling that I want. It's like I'm just feeling like holiday would just be so good, and I'm also getting a change is as good as a holiday as well. So and we have a couple of change cards going on here as well, coming back to that. So it's saying here that this is a card of the snake shedding its skin. So it's like there's changes and transformations going on. So there's some kind of change happening for you, and I do see a new opportunity coming forward through your way. These are down in the bottom of the reads, so I feel like there's a little bit going on first of all. Now, as I said, it's just a general energy read here that I'm doing, and it's a group reading, not a one-on-one. So things resonate differently in different ways, and it's different areas of people's lives that can in this. For some of you it could be your house, for some of you it could be your job, for some of you it could be your energy level or your people around you. But the other change card that's coming up around here is the nest change, and the nest change is changes around your home or your family. So changes to your personal living situation. You could be moving, you could have just recently moved. It's like changes going on around your home area, and that could be going into a new house, leaving an old house. It could be a new addition to a home, getting a new dog, you've got a new child coming into your life, or it could be somebody's leaving the home. So it could also be you're moving in with somebody, or somebody's moving in with you. It doesn't have to just be children, but it's like or somebody's leaving the home, or you're leaving the home. But there's changes going in around your home and your family, not pinpointing it to one area because it's a group reading, and it means different people are going to be going through different things. But that's the general energy of this reading, is that there's a bit of changes going on around your home here as well. Now, it's saying here that this is a very resilient card. It's the Nine of Swords out of the tarot. So it's about resilience. And it's saying that you need to be strong like a bull. It's saying be very strong. I'm not getting to stand your ground. I'm just saying just be strong. You've got such a really good, resilient, strong energy about you. And that's what I'm seeing. You generally get through things most of the time. But I feel like this week is just like you're feeling... like you could do with a little break, but it's saying just be resilient. You know, this too shall pass is what I'm hearing. Okay, but and there's a sense of loss here. There's a little sense of loss coming in on that top line as well. So what is it that you've lost? So it could be something around your home. You could be an appliance perhaps that no longer works, or some piece of furniture that you're throwing out. There's a loss or a sense. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a thing as well. There's a sense of a loss of something related to your home, around your nesting. So it's about your nest or like your home. There's a loss to something. So it could be maybe a house you're going for. You're losing that house. That opportunity is not going to be there. But down the bottom, we've got new opportunities. So don't panic. There'll be new opportunities coming up for you in the future. And again, I feel like that's definitely not for everybody. That's just for some people. But yeah, there's some kind of situation up the top there where it's there's a loss. There's a sense of a loss there. That could just be the loss of desire this week. The loss of, what have we got over here on these cards? The loss of motivation. That could be what's going on for you this week. It's just a loss of motivation happening for some of you. I feel that's quite a strong energy coming in around you. There's a sense, this one's here's time wasting. So there's a sense of where is time gone for a start, looking back on your life thinking, wow, where did that time go? You know, every day is the same. I just do this and I do that, but then time goes by so fast and it's like, if you do what you've always done, you'd get what you always get. I'm hearing that saying, but it's giving me that sense of you just do the same things over and over again, and it's like time's just getting eaten away because you're just doing the same things over and over again is what I'm getting there for you. That's why I'm getting the new opportunities coming in, but I'm also getting the Tower card right down the bottom. So the Tower card is when something comes to an end. So it can be, it can mean drama and chaos. So where I've tried to keep your reading a little bit light, because when I first looked at this and thought, wow, chaos down in one corner and resilience up in the other corner, it's like telling you be strong, you're going to get through whatever chaos or dramas around you. And yes, for some people that is the case. It's not just this week. There is some kind of chaos or drama around you, and it's saying be strong, you are going to get through this. There may be it may be related to losing something around family member or house member, because that's on the top line. So that's the extreme. So that's a part of the reading where I was not going to just dwell on that part because that's quite extreme, but that does resonate for some people. That's important to them. And for those people, it's saying that, you know, you feel like closing the doors and shutting off from the world and you don't want to face the world anymore. It's just gotten a little bit too much. But down here, I'm seeing beautiful doors opening, and I'm seeing beautiful blessings from the universe here with this gold light here being blown everywhere. It's saying there's beautiful blessings coming from the universe. And what it's saying is that this chaos happens for a reason. So it's not like the universe doesn't have a plan for you, it does. And it's saying that this thing standing in your way of true happiness or true desire or you achieving goals or having a really great life. So sometimes you've got to go through a bit of crap to get something good, and that's what it's saying. The universe is saying something's standing in your way and I'm going to move that out of the way for you, so that way it'll allow my blessings to come through to you. That's what it's saying. So where it's quite extreme, and it can feel extreme, just know that the universe has your back and the universe is doing it for a reason. Has something better for you in mind, is what it's saying. Okay, so for your astro reading over here, it's getting the lucky star, prosperity. It's like your critical thinking. It's the way you're thinking. This is a brand new deck, so I'm learning how to read this one and working out if there's any changes that need to be made to these cards and how they read together. But what I'm getting here also is a Libra card, so it could say that you or somebody around you has strong Libra in your chart. But it is also saying about what's fair and what's justice. So it's about decisions that need to be made, and is about making them in a very fair way, or things that happen for a reason. So things happening for a reason, and it's saying trustable, but it's saying you've just got to trust the universe is what I'm getting out of that. It's saying, because the Libra energy can be quite trusting, but what I'm saying is that you need to place your trust in the universe, because the universe has your back is what I'm getting over here. Now I'm also getting the Neptune card, and the Neptune card telling me that you're quite you have a lot of depth to your personality. So you're quite a deep thinker. And again, because I'm getting the other card here is a critical thinker, the Arcturian energy as well. You're quite a good thinker. You're quite deep is what I'm getting. So I'm saying, yeah, there's that's what those two cards are telling me, that you're quite a deep thinker. You're very deep. And that's why I'm getting here about the social anxiety and the resilience card. I feel like these are both quite, and also being a head card as well. It's telling me that you're quite, you weigh things up, you go over things over and over again. Perhaps if you've spoken to somebody, you repeat that conversation back in your head over and over again. I feel like, yeah, you're quite deep. You don't just let things happen and then you let them go. It's like things replay over and over again in your mind is what I'm getting for you. Now, also getting here about the Jupiter card. Jupiter's beautiful energy. Jupiter is abundance, it's expansion, it's growth, it's beautiful things. Now, what it's telling me there is that because the universe is stepping in and removing obstacles out of your way by knocking down the Tower card, it's saying that yes, the universe has beautiful blessings for you from Jupiter type blessings, and that being things being abundant energy, expansion energy, growth. And I'm seeing this being the wise Jupiter being is very wise, and it's saying that it's looking after you and it knows what's best for you, and it knows that, yeah, what no longer serves you. And while I don't normally like that phrase, it's saying that, yeah, some things are just not right for you, and it's time to move on from that energy. And it's saying that it's going to give you a gentle nudge, and it's going to do that because it wants to bring you something beautiful, something expansive, and something abundant. So it has really great plans for you in the future, but you've just got to go through these little things. So hopefully that picks you up a little bit. So where you might have been feeling that lack of motivation, or that, I just can't deal with this anymore kind of feeling, it's saying that the universe has beautiful plans for you. So trust the universe. It has your back. It may have to knock down a few things to get you there, but it's got some really beautiful things in the future lined up for you. So hopefully that picks your energy up a little bit to know that, yeah, it's not always going to be hard energy or times getting away from you. It is going, something on the horizon for you is beautiful, but allow the universe to do its thing. Don't fight it. Don't fight these things. If they're meant to come to an end, they're going to come to an end. Yeah, and the less you fight with it, the more easy you're going to get through this. You're going to be resilient, and you're going to get through this situation. So thank you for joining me, Group 3. I will see you again on Friday for your express reading.